Hi guys, and welcome back to another vlog, or welcome if you're new here. I am about to make a coffee, second coffee of the day. It's 11 o'clock. I woke up pretty early this morning. I think I had my first coffee by 7, so time for a second one, even though I've been telling myself that I'm gonna decrease my caffeine intake. I'm about to do my Dutch homework, so I need to be awake for that, and I need some more caffeine. So let's make a coffee. We're very professional over here, using a scale to measure out 18 grams of beans. I usually froth my milk, but I already did that this morning, so I'm just gonna put a dash of milk into my espresso. Probably not gonna taste the best, but whatever. It's been hours since I told you guys I was going to do my Dutch homework, and guess what I haven't done? My Dutch homework, you guessed it. I did edit an entire YouTube vlog though, so I was kind of productive, but I've been procrastinating. So I have my books for Dutch and I'm going to get started, but before I do that, I wanted to give you guys an update on my Dutch integration. So basically I have to do the integration exams on my visa. So I have a couple years to do that, and a few months ago I got a letter in the mail from the Dutch government and they told me that I had to go in for a mandatory appointment to the Amsterdam gemeente. So I went in for that appointment and I was assigned an integration buddy. At that appointment we basically discussed like my past education, past work experience, blah 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 blah. I took an IQ test and then they determined what integration pathway I would go down with all that in mind, and I have to do the highest level of Dutch and take 5 exams: a listening, reading, writing, speaking, and a history culture exam, all in Dutch. So obviously I had to get to learning Dutch. I was learning kind of like lightheartedly before I moved here. Then when I moved here, I took a 2-week intensive Dutch course, and that gave me a good baseline, but obviously nowhere near the level I need to be at. So I started taking lessons with Sophie from Tupker Tall Training. Her and her mom own this school, and it's amazing. I couldn't recommend them more. And then I also had to take a couple mandatory courses with the Dutch government. So I took one that was about Dutch culture and stuff, and that was 2 days, 6 hours a day. That was back in November, and then I did an online course about, it was really about like Dutch schooling, the government, trying to get a job in the Netherlands. So that's what I've been doing really since I haven't been on YouTube. And with that being said, I'm gonna get started on the homework. It's a couple hours later. I did most of my Dutch homework, not all of it, but we're getting there. But we're going to the movies tonight, so we have to run to catch the tram. I was FaceTiming my grandpa a couple days ago, and he told me that him and my grandma went to the movies, and they went to Greenland too, and he said it was really good, so we looked it up, and we're gonna go tonight.
Yeah, we trust their opinion for sure.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I'll let you guys know, but we are obsessed with this movie theater. We went to the Housemaid a couple weeks ago and we were like, we have to go back because they have the nice movie theater, leather, big reclining chairs. But I'm gonna take you guys with us and we gotta go because we're gonna miss the tram. We just got off the tram and it is pouring, and this blowout is dead about 5 hours after its birth.
But we're gonna go to McDonald's and that will solve all our problems.
Yeah, for the moment, instant gratification. From the movie around like 9:30, 10 o'clock last night, and I just read my book and went to bed. The movie was okay. It wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen. It also wasn't my favorite movie that I've ever seen. It was very action-packed, and there were just some points in the movie where I and my husband were both thinking, like, that really didn't need to happen. That was just unnecessary, but I love going to the movies, so I enjoyed it. Today, my Dutch lesson actually got canceled, so I have a little bit of free time, and I'm gonna go head into the city right now because I'm looking for a new pair of jeans. I think I need a bigger size. Like, I want a baggier pair of jeans that don't suffocate me when I sit down. So I'm gonna go do that, although that is, quite frankly, the last thing I want to do with my life is go into the city and go shopping for jeans. But we're gonna do that, and hopefully it'll only take me like an hour and a half or 2 hours until I'm back home, and I'll just have lunch here and then do some stuff around the house. Also, it took like all the power in me to not do a slick back today because I went outside in the rain last night to go to the movie, and the rain will F up my hair in an instant. So I tried to touch it up with the blow dryer brush, but girls, if you get it, you get it. I have so much breakage from doing slick backs now for years, so if anyone has any other hairstyle tips for people with like frizzy, nasty, gross hair like me, let me know, because it's either I put a ton of heat on it or I slick it back and it breaks. Change of plans. I will not be going into town and will not be buying jeans today. Reality check of living abroad. Sometimes you have bad days, and today is a bad day. I was just in a bad mood this morning. Something triggered me and set me off, and I just decided I don't want to go shopping for new jeans. And I went outside on a walk and spoke to some of my friends, shed some tears. It's just, you haven't had the true living abroad experience if you haven't cried on the sidewalk. But yeah, now I'm just getting fresh air, and I definitely will not be shopping today. It's a few hours later, the mental breakdown's over. I made myself a nice iced latte, and I've been sipping on that. Sat down, did some editing, but I wanted to keep you guys in the loop and keep it real because I know a lot of people post online about moving abroad and act like everything's always so fun and sunshine and rainbows, but that's just not the case, and some days you just have a bad day, and today was one of those days. And what I usually do is I try to go outside, then I end up voice memoing my best friends, and usually that ends in tears because it's like talking to your friend and venting to your friend. For the rest of the afternoon, I think I'm just gonna try and tidy up the house a little bit. You're probably like, you say this in every single vlog clip you do, but this time I really want to get a little bit of it done because that's one thing that actually is bothering me, my house being so cluttered. So I really need to work on that. And then my husband is cooking, I think it's beef bourguignon. I don't know, I'm definitely saying that wrong, but it's his mom's recipe and it's delicious. Dinner is served
by
my mom.
Want hij is een
Chef. Chef, tell them what you made.
So, I made family's recipe, beef bourguignon.
I'll show up close.
I don't know.
There's the beef.
Yep.
The cabbage. That's very Dutch. There's Netflix in the back.
And mashed potatoes.
So bad, I look like a sick Victorian child. I really do. Look at it. Plates are full, and we're watching Love is Blind Germany. I see, rumor on the street is that Love is Blind Netherlands is coming out.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for that. We're hoes for Love is Blind. We love a good Love is Blind. I might even watch the Netherlands one in Dutch to practice my Dutch, but don't hold me to that.
I will hold her to it.
We dub all the foreign ones in English. But anyways, I'm gonna eat before the food gets cold and I really look like a sick Victorian child. just did my first workout of the year and of I don't know how long. It has been literally so long since my last workout, which is so bad. I really fell out of healthy habits and a healthy routine, and I'm feeling it physically and mentally. So I finally hit that point where I was like, you got to force yourself to do a workout, because once you force yourself to do a couple workouts, you get back into that routine. But it's just something that's so hard about restarting the healthy routine back up. But yeah, I was not feeling that great. I did a 20-minute workout and that humbled me. I did a Sculpt Society workout. That was my first time trying them. I bought a subscription on the app, so I'm gonna keep giving them a try. I've heard good things about it. And that 20-minute workout was definitely challenging. I'm very humbled. It's humbling because a few years ago I was running a marathon, and now a 20-minute Sculpt workout has me dead on the ground. So it's only up from here. I have an event tonight with Philos Running. They're actually leaving Amsterdam this month, which I'm really sad about because I love their store, but they're moving to New York City. So I'm excited to see the brand grow because they definitely deserve it. But they're holding a styling fashion event, like a personal styling kind of talk with this influencer named Selena Moal, I think that's how you pronounce it. I've seen her all over Instagram and I genuinely love her style. So when I got invited, I knew I wanted to go because it sounded just really fun. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to wear. It is like freezing outside, but I think I want to wear black flowy pants and then a turtleneck and maybe this jean jacket with this suede black collar. I just love this jacket. And then maybe some cowboy style boots. I'm not quite sure, hence why we're in my bedroom next to all my clothes trying to figure out what to wear. I'm just gonna go shower because I haven't showered since I worked out. I've been editing this video actually, and I have to do my hair and my makeup. It's 4 o'clock now, and I'm meeting a friend for dinner at 5:30 before the event. So I'm trying not to rush and giving myself some time to get ready, but we'll see what I end up wearing. I'm running out the door now. I really need to set up my ring light so I'm not filming in the dark or that awful lighting every time I film at night. But I'm wearing exactly what I said I would wear. The jean jacket with the cool collar, some Heaven Mayhem earrings, flowy pants, and cowboy looking boots. So I have to go or I'm gonna be late. It's around 8:30. I just got home. Amsterdam is so cold right now. I literally wore 2 jackets. I wore this and another coat over this, and I was still freezing. But I got dinner with a friend, which was nice, and then the event with Selena was super cool because I have followed her on Instagram for a while now. I really love her style because she wears very neutral things like me, like black, whites. She doesn't wear color, and then she kind of spices up her outfits with jewelry or a bag or shoes. So it was cool to meet her. She's super, super, super nice, and to hear her talk about how she styles things, also how she got into fashion. I think she said her grandma was a seamstress and her dad worked in textiles, so it kind of runs in the family. And then because it was an event with Philos, which is a woman's workout clothes running brand, which so good. I love them. That's a side note. Best workout clothes I've ever tried, genuinely. But she showed us how to style workout clothes with regular clothes to kind of make it look more chic or more fashionable, which I'm definitely not good at with workout clothes, so that was super informative. But yeah, I've been doing some reflecting, and I realized that I stopped vlogging for such a long time because I felt like no one would want to listen to these talking clips and I'd always have to be doing something super interesting in every clip. But you know what? I have been enjoying showing you guys my like day-to-day average life. I think that when people see someone who moved to a different country, you think that everyone's life is extravagant and you're living like the Euro summer lifestyle every day, and that's just not the case. It's just normal life. So it's cool to bring you guys along and show you guys. I know I would have liked to see these kinds of vlogs when I was moving abroad and just see someone's everyday life. But with that being said, if there's anything that you guys want to see from me, or if you have any video ideas or topics you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to do them and thankful for some suggestions. But if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. It genuinely means so much to me, and please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're watching, because I'm a small channel and I think that it helps my channel a lot. But I will see you guys in the next vlog, and again, thanks for watching. Bye!